Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Chalking with Babycakes, pre-recorded edition, because life gets crazy and so I want to make sure I'm able to bring you some new content more often so you can chalk along with me. Okay, so today, I don't know if you saw a couple days ago how I did my opening where I showed you some new stencils that I got. Well, today I'm going to use those new stencils. I'm going to use these cute little candy hearts. Cute little candy hearts with the words on these little 5x5 box frames. Sometimes I forget my words, guys. Don't be mad. So we're just going to get started because I know as you're hopping on, though, you are more than welcome to. I would love it if you say hi. Let me know where you're watching from because I will come back and read all your comments and respond to you, I promise. So if you've been watching me for a hot minute, you know that what I'm doing is fuzzing. So these were a little bit sticky. And since this is going to be a nice porous surface, I wanted to make sure I had it to where I fuzz this up pretty good so this way I'm able to pull these up. Now, I only have 2 of these little hearts and I have 4 box frames. So what I'm going to do is there's going to be 2 colors of hearts and I'm going to do each one twice before I take it over to my water bath. So when you are chalking, you will need quite a few things. Not too terribly many things, but you do need a few things. I.e., you need a surface. You need your reusable silkscreen stencil. You'll need your chalk paste, which I have some chalk paste here already. I'm going to try using the pinks and the purple pastels. Maybe a little bit of blue. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. And I had already started stirring these up because some of these pastel colors I hadn't used in a while. So they're kind of, as you can see, they're kind of junky there. That doesn't mean you still can't use them. So what I'm going to do, I did do a light sealing of this onto the surface to make sure that there were no air bubbles in the silkscreen portion of it. And then I just slap the chalk paste on there and I'm squeegeeing to make sure I get all the paste and all the silkscreen portion, and then all the excess I put right back into the jar. Then I'm going to pull this guy up carefully because it does have a fairly large silkscreen portion of it. You do want to be a little bit more careful with it so this way you don't stretch that silkscreen portion of it out. Now I'm going to quickly put this down on this guy, hopefully quickly, and just do a light, normally I say you want to squeegee it down really good. This time I'm just doing a light squeegee or a light over with my fingers, and this way we don't have, it doesn't bleed through and I'm able to work with this quickly so I can go take the stencil over and get it washed. You don't want the paste to dry in the silkscreen portion of it because if it does, it can ruin the silkscreen portion of it. And so that's always why you want to work really quickly with this. But it will also, if you have dried paste in the silkscreen portion of it, it will pull up the paste when you pull up the stencil. And that's kind of what happened there. So if you wonder why I'm going off screen, it's because I do have a water bath over yonder, and that's where I wash all of my silkscreen stencils at. I do have puppy pads over there, so this way once I wash the stencil, the puppy pads will, I'll put the stencil on it with the sticky side up. So this way they can dry. I do blot off any excess water from the stencil. This way it doesn't have water laying on the sticky part of the stencil. It won't ruin the stencil per se, but what it'll do is it'll make it to where you can't, it won't stick when you put it down. And that's not that big of a deal. It can just be a little, it can be a little bit more difficult to work with at that point in time. All right, I think we're gonna do this pink color on this one. And I do have my heat gun over here. So once we're done with the pasting, I will go ahead and go over all of it with the heat gun to make sure they're really dry before I put the layers on there. Because you know I love my layers. And again, all the excess paste goes right back in the jar. Now, I would love it if you have any questions, go ahead and post them below. I will go ahead and answer them. I promise I will. I'll come back and answer all of them. If you're ever interested in doing something like this, getting started in chalking and have any questions, let me know that as well. I would be happy to discuss it with you, to help you along your way, if you will. There are so many different avenues that you can do, that you can go with the chalking. It's not a one size fits all type thing. And I would love to chat with you about all of them. So then you can make your own mind up of which way you want to go. Now these will be for sale on my website, so keep an eye out for them at babykakescreations.com. They'll also be for sale on my Facebook shop. So when you go to my Facebook page, if you click the Shop Now button, they will be out there and you can pull them up and purchase them there. I will have them available for sale during my open hours, which I will be doing open hours on the 3rd Saturday of the month, which I believe is like January 18th or 19th. I don't remember exactly what day it is, what the date is. All right, we're going to go over these with the heat gun. Make sure they're good and dry before I go ahead and put the wording on there. And I've got several cute little words to go on these. And those are going to look cute. I'm excited. So I do host Chalk and Talks, and I will be having one the 3rd Saturday of every month, except for March. March is going to be a little bit crazy, which I'll tell you about when we get closer to March. But I do host my own Chalk and Talks, and if you are ever interested in hosting one of your own, you grab at least 5 people. I need at least 5 people there, and grab them. And call me up and say, hey, I've got 5 people and I will come see you. How cool would that be? I'll bring all my stencils. I've got a lot of them, guys. I've got so many things for you to choose from. All right. I think we've got them pretty well good and dry now. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Now, because I am going to be layering over these, and these stencils seem to be quite sticky, I am going to I'm not going to squeegee them down as I don't know how I want to say this. But I'm going to squeegee them down, but I'm not going to make them as sticky to it. Just because I want to make sure that I can pull it up and the paste on the bottom does not pull up with it. All right. And I'm also going to make sure that I do get these fuzzed really good. So we've got Cutie Pie on this one. So if you see, I'm just going over it lightly, very, very lightly with my finger. And instead of plopping that down there, I'm going to get one of these smaller squeegees and just kind of go in there. Grab some paste on there and go over it like this. There are many different ways to do your chalking, and you just have to find the one that works for you. Oh, cute. How cute is that? Cutie pie. All right. Put that there. And we're almost done, guys. See how quick and easy chalking is? I really would love it if you have any questions. Really would. I promise I would. No, but seriously, in all seriousness, this is a really great getaway, if you will. It's fun. It's super easy. Yes, it is a little bit expensive. I'm not going to lie. Do I already have a wild berry open? I don't think so. So raspberry sorbet. I don't have a wild berry open, so let's see if this one's, oh good. It's not dry. I was worried about that. But it's not the cheapest hobby in the world. So I won't lie to you about that. I'll be straight up honest. It can be a little bit expensive, just depending on how much you want to get into it. There are options where it's a little bit cheaper, if you will. And you can take your time to build yourself up in chalking. You don't have to buy everything all at once. Kind of like I did. When I got into this whole thing, I wanted the whole kit and caboodle immediately, and so that's what I did. But you don't have to do that. But I did it as well because I was looking at this from a business standpoint, and I really wanted this to take off as a business. So I needed to have all the things so I could go ahead and do my business. At least that's what I told myself. And here I am almost 3 years later, guys. I started this in 2018. Still going strong. And one of these days it'll be a full-time job. Then I'll have more time to make more things, and it'll be exciting. Look at how cute these are turning out. I am so excited. Wouldn't these be cute if we're doing a Valentine's tiered tray set? You could put these all on the tiered tray with like different little things on it with it. That would be adorable. Did I do that one? I did it on that one. Trying to figure out what color I haven't done yet. Let's do say yes. Let's see. We have 2, 3, 4, 5. No, maybe I've done all the colors. Darn. I don't think I've done the light purple yet. Did I do the light purple? Oh, the light purple was. So I did the light purple, that one, the dark purple. What's that, the dark purple? No, I haven't done the dark purple yet. See? It just takes me a minute, guys. So we're going to do the dark purple real quick, and then we're going to be done. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free. Message me. Let me know below. All the things. You know how to get a hold of me. Stay tuned for my live sales coming up. I've got a couple of different sale options for those. So trying some new things out this year. I've got some big goals that I want to get to. And of course, I wouldn't be able to get to them without you guys. So I do appreciate everything that you have done and all your support thus far in my career, my little business. So here we go. We have say yes, X's and O's, be mine, and cutie pie. So just quick and easy, less than 15 minutes to actually do all of those. And yeah, that's all there is to it. It's really quick. It's really easy. It's fun. It can be expensive, but it can also not be so expensive. It just depends on how much you want to get into it. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And I will check with you later. Bye-bye, guys.